I am in my pajamas. I have my bookworm socks on. And I didn't really try to make my bed this morning. I am lazy. I gave myself a pamper day, and I'm not gonna do anything else but film this video and maybe edit it.
My second tip, oops, dripping. Don't do that, sweetie. Alright. Oh, my voice sounded weird.
Hey guys, it's Ash, and today I'm going to be doing a video about different middle school tips that I have or that I've learned over the 2 years that I went to middle school, because I'm going to be a freshman this upcoming year. Might as well share the wiseness of my owlness, I guess. I don't even know. Last night I made a list of all of my middle school tips, and I've got 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about 10 of them on this channel, and then the other 10 I'm going to be talking about on my channel that I have with my friend Mary called Mac. And I will be putting a link in the description box below where you guys can go check that other video out. The first tip I have is always carry around hand sanitizer. And I know I probably sound like a clean freak whenever I say this, but it's the truth, okay? School bathrooms are disgusting. You're sharing them, like the bathrooms, with a lot more people than you probably did in elementary school. Also in elementary school there were a lot of little kids, but still there's some gross people at your school probably. So carry around hand sanitizer because lots of germs. Second tip, if you get embarrassed and you think that a ton of people saw you, you're probably wrong. Maybe like 2 or 3 people saw you, but it kind of depends on what happened. In my first year of middle school, which was 7th grade for me, from where I live, at my very first pep rally, I had on these boots, and they had a small heel on them, and I had a bag as my school bag. I didn't have a backpack, so all my weight was on one shoulder. I was walking across the bleachers at the pep rally. The pep rally hadn't started yet, and I fell into the lap of this guy. It was really embarrassing, and after school, I was texting all my friends about it, like, did y'all see me? And they're like, no. It ended up that only like the surrounding like 15 people saw it, and most of the people didn't know who I was, or I didn't know who they were, so it really wasn't as big of a deal as I thought it would be. Don't think that everybody's gonna see what happened to you, and don't think that everybody's gonna tease you and stuff, because they really won't. And if you just don't talk about it and you just kind of laugh at yourself with everybody else, I think the whole entire situation will just be a lot better. And I know it's kind of hard to do that sometimes because you're so embarrassed and you just want to go cry in the bathrooms, or you want to go home. Just don't, because it's all going to be okay. My third tip is make new friends. And this, I think for me personally, is the hardest thing that you can possibly do, but it's actually easier than you probably think. All you have to do is on the first or second day of school, just say hi to the person that you're sitting next to in class if you don't know them. If it's one of your friends, you know, you can still say hi to them, but make new friends. This is how you're gonna expand your little circle of friends. You're gonna meet new people, and even if it's someone that like you don't usually talk to, like a certain type of person, I know that sounds so bad to categorize people, but just talk to someone. And if someone's sitting alone at lunch, go over there and talk to them, or ask them if they want to sit with you at lunch, because that would probably make their day. You guys would probably make somebody so happy to invite them to your table at lunch. My fourth tip is do your homework. I know everybody stresses about doing your homework and stuff, but don't be that one annoying kid that never gets their homework done and thinks it's hilarious, because it's actually not that funny. Do your homework, because it's gonna make your teachers happy. You're gonna have a good reputation in your class with your teachers, so that whenever you forget your homework, they may say, oh, it's okay, since you always turn in your homework on time, I'll give you like an extra day to do it, because that's usually what my teachers do quite a bit, because I actually do my homework. And it raises up your grades, even though it's just a daily grade or something. Just do your homework. My fifth tip is you need to study. And I know a lot of people don't think they need to study really good until high school, but if you study now in middle school, it'll help you a lot more in high school probably, because you've already got a study habit going. And there's so many different ways you can study. One thing that I'm gonna try this year is while I'm studying, while I have my school book out, after each page I'm gonna eat like a piece of candy. So don't skim over the page, actually read an entire page of your notes or your school book or whatever, and then eat a piece of the candy that you want. And that'll get you to study, because you know that you're gonna get a reward after you read a certain amount. My sixth tip is stay organized, and agendas help with staying organized. My school bag is always organized. I usually clean out my school bag like every 3 weeks over the weekend. And it helps out a lot because I won't be reaching to the bottom of my bag for a mechanical pencil or a piece of homework that I may have dropped. Also, with your agendas, if you forget that you have like a project or something assigned, you can look in your agenda and see when it's due and what all you have to do, because I usually have a homework folder, but if it's a project, you know, you can't really put your project into your homework folder unless it's like on construction paper or something. So having your agenda is actually really helpful. I didn't use mine too much last year, but if I had like a project or something, I would write it down just in case I forgot. My 7th step is pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you'll be behind in the concept, and whenever there's going to be a test or a quiz, you're not going to know anything. This mainly happened to me in algebra. I would pay attention, but sometimes I would get distracted because, you know, it's algebra. If you pay attention, like, you're gonna do better on your tests, quizzes, homework and stuff, and you're not gonna have to go into tutoring as much if you do pay attention. And I didn't really like going into tutoring because it made me feel really stupid. And I know that's kind of like weird because it's just tutoring, Ashley, but still, like, you know, just pay attention, guys. I mean, it's gonna help you a lot down the road. My 8th step is get on your teacher's good side. The teachers that you have in middle school have probably already received a ton of crap that year or the year before, all of the years before. So just getting on your teacher's good side and saying hi to them whenever you walk into the classroom and tell them to have a nice day, that's gonna, I'm trying not to say this in a bad way, but it'll get you along better in class because you probably won't get in trouble as much. And if you do, you'll probably only get off with a warning or something like that. So getting on your teacher's good side can really help you out in middle school. My 9th step is take good notes and readable notes. I cannot stress this enough. If you don't take good notes, then you're not going to know the concept very well. And if you don't take readable notes, you won't be able to study at all because you can't read your own handwriting. So good and readable notes are probably 2 of the most important things to do in a studying-ish category. My 10th step is don't worry about being in a relationship in middle school. I worried about this all the time, and I would not get my schoolwork done because I'd be texting people. I wouldn't be able to pay attention in class. I was always like fidgety, and it caused a ton of drama and gossip. You really do not want that in middle school because that may or may not carry on with you into high school. It kind of depends on what you're dealing with. But only focus on relationships in like high school or way later on in high school, because in middle school, I mean, y'all are maybe 12, 13, and 14-year-olds. I mean, come on, guys. Just wait till you're a little bit older. From personal experience, wait till you're older. So those are all my tips for this channel. If you want to go check out the other 10 tips that I wrote down, you can go check out my channel called Mac with my friend Mary that I have. And I will be putting a link in the description box below. Also, if you have any other questions about middle school or you have any other like school video type ideas, leave those in the comments below. I think I may be doing a little what's in my school bag video. So if you guys really want to see that, then like this video and leave a comment below as well. Don't forget to share this video because I am just getting my channel started, and you know, sharing it is really going to help out a lot. I only have like 4 subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe to my personal channel, which is this channel, and the channel that I have with my friend Mary called Mac, as you guys already know. And I love you guys so much. Don't forget that your opinion matters, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.